Yes guys, Tate from Arsenal Analysis here, doing a match preview for the upcoming match Arsenal-Stoke, taking place this Saturday at tea time, 5:30 kickoff. So yeah, take a look and listen to my view. So first off, take a look at the last match. Obviously we won 4-3 against Leicester. What a pulsating game, up and down. Obviously 1-0 up, LEICESTER scored on his debut. Perfect start 2 minutes into the season. Then it went a bit downhill from there really. Okazaki scored and Vardy made it 2-1. Then Welbeck scored just on half time to make it 2-2. And then second half, another roller coaster. Vardy scored it quite early on, and obviously a lot of grunts in the home end with us fans, because we've seen it so many times before, especially on the opening day. And then 10 minutes to go, Ramsey scores to make it 3-3, and then super sub Olivier Giroud scores the winner. And it was a very topsy-turvy game, as you can work out. Great to have the 3 points, and at the time it's brilliant because you just won 4-3. But you stop and you look at it and you think, all right, we've got the 3 points, but our performance in a defensive view wasn't great at all. I don't think the holding Monreal and Kolasinac worked great at 3 at the back. I can see that without Koscielny and Mustafi and a more experienced centre half in there, we struggle with that 3 at the back formation. So that kind of shows that we haven't changed too much from last season. We saw so many times last season that when we had to defend, there are massive issues. But going forward, we looked alright. So you got to start thinking: do we need these likes of Thomas Lemar coming in? It's questionable. Obviously, he can help. It's only 1 game, but Sanchez didn't play, and we've got other first-team players that didn't even make the squad. So it's interesting, but I do think we need another centre back. Looks like Gabriel's out the door, so it looks like we might be bringing someone in, hopefully a Van Dijk or someone of that calibre anyway. But yeah, 4-3 win. Going on to Stoke from last weekend, so I think Stoke lost 1-0. Yes, they did against an Everton, where Wayne Rooney scored on his debut back, first game back for Everton, professional game. And yeah, they looked solid. I don't think it should have been 1-0. I felt it was more of a draw game. Both sides very even throughout. Stoke had a few chances, but it's a one-off first game of the season. You can't really take too much from that. But now we look on to our match against them. Obviously, it's at the Bet365 Stadium, and we've had a bad record there, not going to lie. Last year we won 4-1, which was a massive surprise considering our terrible form at Stoke's home. Drew scored 2, Sanchez and Ozil all scored on the team sheet. But going back after that, we hadn't won in 7 league games against them. So it's a difficult one. We do struggle against the physicality of their side. Obviously Crouch up front was normally a danger man for us. But they've also just signed Jesse from PSG on loan, which is a brilliant signing. Got another few regulars as well that cause us problems, like Shaqiri in there, Bojan if he's fit. That can cause us trouble, but I feel we need to get through this one to stay up in the pace with the leading front teams, like you say. You saw Man United win 4-0. You saw City have a very good display, Spurs as well. So yeah, we need the 3 points. Like every game's a must win, but this one especially going to Liverpool the week after. But into this game, into my lineup. So obviously Arsenal's got a lot of selection headaches. You start Giroud, Ramsey, they had massive impacts. Or do you go with a similar looking side to what started last week? And I'd play the same formation, 3-4-3, and I'd say Cech in goal. Obviously didn't play too well against Leicester, his fault for the first goal, but I do think you can keep him in there. Then right centre back, I'd go Holding. Was poor last time out, but we don't have too many options right there now. Doesn't look like a signing will come in before then. So Holding right centre back. Centre back, I would go Shotdown Mustafi. I feel like he's needed to shore up that back line. He's got more. He knows his position better than anyone else. Got a bit more experience. So yeah, Mustafi comes straight back in. And then left centre back, I'd probably go Nacho Monreal. I could see Kolasinac playing there. And then the Ox still playing left wing back, but for me I'd put Kolasinac in there because he did perform well against Leicester, although as a centre back which hasn't got too much experience around him, like we saw when he was playing with Monreal and Holding, he did look a bit vulnerable at times, but with Mustafi next to him, I feel like Monreal can go in there and do a job. Then at right wing back I'd go Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, being linked with a move away, but hopefully he stays. Then in the centre of the park we go Granit Xhaka and Aaron Ramsey. Xhaka played all right last week, picked up from a torrid first half. And Ramsey came in, changed the game, so he likes his formation, so I'll stick him in there. Then at left wing back, I would go Kolasinac. I feel he's a lot better at that position than he is at centre back. However, obviously versatile players can play anywhere, but I would stick him in that left wing back role. Then up front, I would go Mesut Ozil on the right hand side. Had a bit of a quiet game against Leicester, although did show the brilliance that we all know from him. Left wing, I'd probably go Danny Welbeck. Scored a goal, was a bit of a nuisance. He sort out his finishing, but his movement I think can get in behind Stoke and cause them issues. And up top, Alexander Lacazette. You paid 52 million for this guy. He's going to start week in, week out. Obviously, Giroud scored last week, but let me know, who do you start, Giroud, Lacazette, or both of them together? But me personally, I'll start Lacazette because I think Giroud is a perfect impact sub. So that would be my team that I would play. Now going into my prediction, I am quietly confident for this one. I feel the display that we showed there last year will give us much needed confidence playing at that ground that we don't really favour too much. So I'm going to go Arsenal winning this by 2-0 with Lacazette adding to his goal that he got last week and Danny Welbeck getting on the score sheet. So yeah, 2-0 wins to Gunners. I think we'd all take that. No injuries, come away with it. Obviously Sanchez will be back for the week after, not fit for this weekend. But it's good that we got the 3 points last week, but now we have to see how we push on from that. Do we continue this form of winning games, so we're not just playing too great, or will we slip up? We'll have to wait and see. Leave all your thoughts in the comments below. Who will win this one? Arsenal or Stoke? Or will it be a draw? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to subscribe, like. Come on, you guns.